So I came in here talking about how upset I am with Fan Jerry.
Yep.
Leo thinks it's a joke. Producer Ben thinks it's a joke.
I didn't think he was super serious about this, but okay. What's going on with Fan Jerry?
We had a show this weekend. Our first stand-up comedy show. Myself and Leo formally announced. Great turnout. Great group of fans.
Great group of fans. You guys are fucking awesome. Smart, good-looking kids.
The show went well.
Show went well.
We were boozing.
Yes.
We were having a great time. One of the highlights of my career as a comedian.
Yes, he was on Cloud 9, guys. He was on Cloud 9. And then?
Sunday, I see an Instagram story pop up. It's Fan Jerry wearing sunglasses, chin tilted up toward the heavens.
I mean, this guy was a lot of confidence, for sure.
We're going to play the clip for you right now.
So the fan meetup last night went really well. Let's quit this right now. I told everybody that took a picture of me, if they want to send it to me, I'll make a post with all the pictures I took with fans.
Notice the language. The fan meetup went really well. Great turnout. Send me the pictures. Nowhere does this character mention that it was a fan meetup for myself and Leo.
Yeah, yes. Now listen, we all...
And mostly me, though. Mostly me.
Mostly, okay, yes. Mostly, I'll agree. It's mostly Danny, all right, yes. But there were some fans that were very excited to meet me as well, But listen, I've been drunk with fame before. When you sip the fame nectar for the first time, it is quite potent, Danny. It is potent. And do you think that Fan Jerry you thought he was going to handle it well? You thought Inland Iggy was going to handle it well? Look what Inland Iggy is doing now. He thinks he's a fashion model. He pretty much is trying to get like some kind of fashion fucking Instagram fucking thing. Now listen, you thought Fan Jerry was going to handle it well? Did you not expect this?
It makes sense to me, and you're raising a good point here. But it blows my mind that I can be living such a humble lifestyle. Producer Ben will attest to this. I come home, I wake up, I go to bed early, I wake up in the morning, do my grocery shopping, do my writing, go to comedy classes. I'm in bed before the sun sets, ready to start the next day.
Yeah, I agree. I think you're not doing any coke off some strippers, assholes, nothing like that. You're a good kid.
I've been hooking up with the same chick since like August.
Wow.
Not indulging in groupies.
The one you did say was your girlfriend on the title of the podcast, correct?
Sure.
Okay. Just saying. Yeah.
I'm not answering my DMs, sending out cock pictures left and right. I'm fucking grounded. And if a guy like Fan Jerry, and I'm going to be quite frank here, Leo.
Yep.
I'm going to be quite frank, and I'm sorry if this offends you or producer Ben gets a little rattled.
Oh, God.
Fan Jerry is a pawn. Fan Jerry held the camera for me when I started out.
You're calling him a pawn?
He held the camera. Any schmo could have done it.
If he gets across the board, can he become a queen? Or no, he has no chance.
The best he can hope for is rook.
He can be a rook?
A rook is the castle, right?
Yeah, the castle guy.
He can move in straight lines.
Straight to the left, straight to the right, straight forward.
If he keeps working hard, he can be. He's got to lose a little bit of weight before he becomes a true rook.
Jesus.
He held a camera for me. Any halfwit could have done it. Now he comes up. We hold some focus mitts for him. Let's be honest. His new surge in fame is caused by you giving him $100 to make out with another man.
I mean, look, I don't want to say that, but yeah, that's true.
And for him to take an Instagram story like this and then to post the Instagram pictures he's been posting, we're at the very bottom of this Instagram post, a little footnote. Oh, by the way, good job, Leo and Danny, with their stand-up, too.
Show went well, yeah.
What is he going to be doing when we actually do attain some level of fame is what scares me.
Look, you're absolutely right. And I was keeping my eyes open for this because I like to see how people react to fame. And I'm going to say it on air right now. Producer Ben handled it the best.
He's been doing a great job.
He's been doing a great job. Look, he got recognized. There were women, there were men alike. And he just said, he kind of laughed it off and said, yeah, this is kind of ridiculous, haha. But he made it a normal part of his life. It's what you need to do. You need to make the fame a normal part of your life, or else it's going to be deflating.
99% of these fans don't need to hear what you're saying right now. They're never going to be famous. They're never going to amount to shit.
Jesus, Danny, maybe they are. Maybe we're inspirational, and they're all going to be great.
Truly, a great testament to how dedicated our fan base was. They recognized producer Ben sitting to my left here by his voice.
Yeah. But also, I mean, he did have 15 minutes on that one podcast. So.
Yeah, the Leo Pussy seminar.
Yeah.
But Ben came out there, supported, was having a great time, handling it as he should have. What I'm worried about, Leo, what I was saying is once we get up to 500,000 views per video with 1 million subscribers, 3 million views per video, like Nelk has, is Fan Jerry going to be grabbing 18-year-old girls by the throat and dragging them into bathroom stalls?
I mean, yes.
Is he going to be sending penis pictures? He's dropping my name in the direct messages to underage high school girls? I'm not sure that he won't be.
You're right. Look, it's happened. I mean, Nelk had a little problem with one of their guys with the fame.
It's true. It's
now,
true.
Listen, I think we need to have a weekly check-in, maybe even have them come over, maybe even a class for Inland Iggy and Fan Jerry. I mean, this is all if, this is, of course, if Inland Iggy continues on with us, of course, because we don't know.
I don't understand it, Leo. I don't understand how these guys can look at me, somebody who I make decent money from YouTube. I'm probably at the range of, on a good month, $3,000 to $4,000 a month. Okay money from YouTube, but my expenses make that dwindle down to almost nothing.
Of course, you're putting the business, you're putting the money back into the business, which is what you're supposed to do, especially at this level.
Hundreds of dollars each video for editing.
Of course, out of my pocket. I mean, I help produce some of the videos now. Give me some credit. Credit's due, Danny.
Absolutely not.
Oh, you're not going to give me any credit.
I'll give you credit.
You sick fuck.
I'm sorry. I'm just in a dark mood right now. But it's hundreds of dollars per video, editing, paying Nico, thumbnails, gas, costumes.
Yep.
Look at that We Crucified Him video.
Yeah.
You think Roman soldier costumes are free?
No. And you're telling me, you mentioned this earlier, are you telling me Neeks didn't even do a good job of filming? He was so drunk with fame and drinking. He was, of course, drinking. He's an alcoholic. But he was drinking, he was talking to women, and he didn't fucking get the job done filming?
I'll say I wish it would have been more steady, but thank God we had another guy in the crowd filming as well.
Yeah, good kid.
Here's my real issue with Neeks. It's on the same page as the Fan Jerry incident.
Wow.
He went on a podcast recently.
Oh my God.
We talked about it a little bit.
Yeah.
So some idiot from down in the Orange County, Laguna Beach, some rich fucking kid with a better setup than we have,
Yeah,
mind
no,
you.
it's a great setup. And he's a childhood friend of his, I believe.
I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care if he's fraternal brothers or twins with Nico.
Neeks is still claiming that the podcast had nothing to do with us, that he just got on the podcast on his own merit.
Yeah, my name is in the title, the description, and in the
tagged both of
tags.
us. Yeah, he tagged both of us, yeah.
My name, Danny Mullen.
Danny Mullen, Leo. Yeah.
I started watching this kid's podcast, and to be fair, Nico is trying to reel him in or at least be somewhat entertaining. Okay. This kid, it's insulting to me that people are out here putting out content on the internet saying they do what I do.
Right.
What do you do for a living, kid? Oh, I have a podcast and I'm a YouTuber. He's rubbing my face in the mud.
Yeah, no, I agree.
With
Look,
every episode he puts out.
I agree, Danny. And listen, you're going to have to get used to this. A lot of people are going to be copycats out there. They're not going to do the level of work that you do, but you're going to have to get used to the fact that people are going to use your name to try to get bigger. And look, even in your own circle, even your beloved Fan Jerry might be using you to get vagina, to get to the next level in life, to be famous, whatever the fuck it may be. He might be using you right now.
I can't tell you how bad this podcast was, though, Leo.
Terrible.
I'm going to splice in some clips of this, too. But let me just set the stage first. This guy is such a troglodyte. It's amazing. The gall somebody has to start a podcast. You know why I started a podcast? Because I've been listening to radio my whole life, and radio is my favorite medium of comedy.
Thanks. And look, I have a lot of formal acting training and shit, and I know how to yes-and off this crazy fuck.
Adam Carolla is my comedic hero. I think he's the greatest all time.
Yeah, he's great.
Howard Stern. This fucking jerk-off, who's clearly never listened to a full radio broadcast in his life, he dedicates 10 minutes of the podcast to having Nico paint Nico's face. They do this thing where, this is how I break it down. Right. I'm going to make you paint your own face right now, but I'm going to tell you where to paint.
What? I have the paint on my fingers.
It's the worst rate. If I went and took a nap on that pillow over there in the corner, that would be superior radio to what this asshole put out.
So like somebody listening to this just does.
Let's play a clip right now. Right, let's play a clip.
Okay, I want you to do a unibrow. Just
tell me when it's there.
No, down, right, stop.
Right there.
No, that's center. I want you to go from touch your eyebrow, and then go all
Am I there?
the way across. Yeah. Oh, that's too high.
I have to spare the audience. I can't let them listen to any more of this garbage.
So, how do you feel about these guys? Even maybe we should make a rule like you can't get on a podcast without our approval.
That's what I'm thinking, man.
Yeah, we only approve, and the Instagram, everything they post has to be approved by us. Fan Jerry, that's what we should tell Fan
Media
Jerry.
blackout.
Yeah, media blackout. Fan Jerry only gets to post what we tell him he can post. We have to check his DMs.
Mm-hmm.
He can't be talking to women that even remotely look under 25.
Without a Skype interview from us first.
Yeah, without a Skype interview from us first.
We have to talk to
Exactly.
the lady.
Yeah.
And
We
if
have to talk to the lady,
And
yeah.
if we find her appealing, we have the right to take her for ourselves.
Absolutely, 100%. It's the prima nota, right? From Braveheart, we can have sex with her on the wedding night. If
Yes.
we want. Yes.
Hey, producer Ben, can you grab the mic real quick? Doesn't Bill Belichick up there in that New England, doesn't he have some sort of policy to keep players from running their mouths in press conferences and on their social media?
The less information that is given out, the more secure Bill Belichick feels the organization is.
Oh, wow. That's genius.
I need to read that guy's book.
When there's a really great player that they're playing, he will not say that much about them. And if they play a shit team, he will talk for 2 minutes about their stuff.
Wow. There was a guy that was on the patch that played for the Patriots for like a little while, and he said they got the playbooks, right? And then they had to all one by one put them in a safe. And they would they would lock the safe up with the playbooks.
The same precaution should be taken with my scripts.
Exactly.
Leo,
Fuck.
I'm getting mad. Can you get Fan Jerry on the phone right now?
This fucking guy, dude.
I gave him a little heads up. I think he probably thinks we're going to be shooting the shit about the comedy
Yeah, but
show.
No.
Not the
that's
case.
Not the case, buddy.
Get him on there.
Should we? Yeah. All right. It's Colin.
I'm just worried. I'm worried that this house that I've worked so hard to build.
Oh, trust me.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh, what's up, Fan Jerry? How are you? You're on the Leo and Danny show once again. There you go. I'm passing you over to Danny.
Yeah, is this Fan Jerry I'm speaking to, or is this Eddie Van Halen?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about your Instagram story. I'm talking about your Instagram posts. Who do you think you are, Fan Jerry?
For what?
For parading around your hometown with sunglasses on, with your chin cocked up, your chest puffed out, talking about a fan meetup, talking about the turnout, not mentioning my name once, as if you're some sort of fucking pop star.
I did mention your name if you would actually read the post, you fucking moron.
Fan Jerry, I, despite all my numbers on YouTube, on Instagram, am nothing. I have not accomplished a sliver of what I aim to accomplish in my career. If I'm nothing, you're less than nothing. You aren't even an elementary particle. Okay? And Leo and I have been talking about this. We need to rein you guys in. Inlaniggy, Fan Jerry, Nico. Your heads are getting too big for your britches, or whatever that old saying is. Leo, am I speaking truth?
Look, Fan Jerry, your story was cringeworthy to say the least. You are acting like the show was all about you, when in reality you should be about the brand. The brand is what you should be.
Like the New England Patriots.
Yes, we are one. We should. None of us. We are like the New York Yankees. We don't wear our names on our backs.
You didn't read the post.
I read the post, but we seem
story
like
is
an
the issue.
afterthought. The story is an even bigger issue. But the post, why wasn't there a picture of me, you? Why wasn't there a picture of all of us? Why?
Did we even take any pictures
Well,
together?
maybe you should have thought about that when you were
Or maybe
drunk
you
with
should have
fame.
sent it to me.
Now,
You
now
could've
another
put
thing. Now
my
another thing. The
post on
story.
He's talking back.
Now listen, yeah, of course, he's gonna. Now listen, what we're all saying here is when we're at the beginning stages of our growth here, when the channel reaches millions of views and your DMs are full of women and men alike, are you going to be about the brand?
He'll
Are
probably
you
be
going
about the
to
men based on that West Hollywood performance.
No, probably not.
You're not going to be about the brand. Is that what you're saying?
No. Yeah.
Hey, let me talk to him.
He's saying no. He is being defiant.
Fan Jerry, I want you to choose what you say in the next couple of sentences very carefully. Because this is a pivotal crossroad in your comedy career. Okay?
He's being defiant, Danny.
What you did is not unforgivable. Disgusting, yes. But we can work past this.
Yeah.
Do you agree in the future? What I'm worried about, Fan Jerry, as Leo was saying, when the channel grows more, I'm afraid that this behavior of yours is going to sprout multiple heads like a writhing hydra in ancient Greek mythology. I'm afraid you're going to be choke slamming 14-year-old girls into the back of a Ford Tacoma ped.
Jesus
That's the car
Christ.
I see you driving once you make a little more money.
Ford
Fedger.
Tacoma.
Yeah. I see you fucking sending dick pictures and taking Polaroids of them and leaving them anonymously all over elementary schools.
Oh my God.
I think you're going to get drunk with power, Fan Jerry. And I want you to tell me right now something that's going to reassure me that won't be the case and that I'm wrong.
We want you to be about the brand, Fan Jerry.
Shut up.
Oh my
No.
God.
He's talking to you, Leo. Fan Jerry, remember you're talking to me now.
Were you talking to me or Danny?
You're talking to Father Danny, the man who reached out his hand. What's that picture that's on the 16th chapel with like David touching God?
Yeah.
I'm fucking God and you're David right now, Fan Jerry. You were the first guy in the crew and I reached down from the clouds and made contact with you on the mount. And I want you to respect me right now while choosing your next sentence. What do you have to say to me?
I don't have anything to say.
Oh
I
my.
haven't done anything wrong.
Oh my God. It's sad. It's sad to see this.
I can't believe this, Fan Jerry. After all the jeopardy that Inlanigi is right now, it's up in the air if he's ever going to return to the channel. You're going to tell me that you have nothing to apologize for after putting out that. You're like Sid Vicious, Fan Jerry. I didn't want to say it, but I have to let loose. You know?
Oh my God.
Do you guys know about Sid Vicious?
Tell the story,
You're
Danny.
mad that I supported the people by tagging all of them in an Instagram post that came out to see you.
Supported them how? You were trying to show your ex-wife, whichever tale is floating around San Diego, that you have fans. That was your only design in posting that post.
Was this, to be honest, Fan Jerry, you fucking be honest to us right now. Was this for your ex-wife to see? Be honest.
Fan Jerry, you're trying to rekindle.
Wait. Listen, in confidence, you told me that you would 100% get back together with your wife immediately. If she said, hey, I want you back, you would be back there in less than a second, correct?
Well, if I told you that in confidence, then why would you say it now?
Because this is the radio.
It's the radio. This is the truth.
This is a medium that demands absolute honesty. We're not going to lie to the audience like you were trying to lie to the audience by making it seem like you were a rock star.
Right. Now, Mark Zuckerberg said this a long time ago. He said that all social media is really just a dating site. So you're telling me that you're going to tell me and Danny right now that post wasn't for your ex-wife or other pussy? You're going to tell us that right now?
No, it was marking
Honesty.
accomplishments that some that I have made. I don't understand why this is an
It was
issue.
for his accomplishments, Danny. That's
Hey.
what it was for.
I just said you were Sid Vicious, Fan Jerry. I don't think that's far from the truth. Sid Vicious was the bass player for the Sex Pistols. They brought him in because he had the look. He didn't even know how to play the fucking instrument. Okay? They would have another guy backstage behind the curtain playing the little riffs, doing the do-do-do-do-do-do. And Sid Vicious would just be strumming nothing. And he died of an overdose on heroin because the fame got to his head.
Listen, we don't want you dying.
We don't want you to be
Jerry.
Sid Vicious, okay?
Yeah, but apparently it was he posted about his accomplishments, Danny. That's what he was posting.
I don't like that you're saying your accomplishments, because Fan Jerry, your accomplishments, there's something. I'm not going to say you've contributed nothing, but you're still in the Sid Vicious realm. You need to keep working. You need to keep getting better. When's the last time?
It's not the Fan Jerry channel, it's the Danny Mullen channel.
Well, it seemed like it was the Fan Jerry channel when you uploaded that story telling everybody the fan turnout was really high. Okay, it's starting to seem like the Fan Jerry channel in your own mind, bub. I don't like it. Leo doesn't like it. Producer Ben threw our toaster through the drywall earlier.
He did.
The repair bill is going to be in the hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, producer Ben was fucking.
Hundreds of
I throw
dollars.
98 as well, so.
Shut up, Fan Jerry. This isn't a time to talk back. This is a time to be very humble. I'm done with him. I'm fucking done with him, dude. It's not getting through.
Yeah, it's not. When he said that he posted about his accomplishments, that really hit home. He's going down a path that's going to lead to something terrible.
I don't know what I'm going to do, man.
I don't know either, man. I mean, we got problems now. We got Inlanigi, we got him. I mean, Mountain Girl. Hopefully, we got to get Mountain Girl really to just like tie Inlanigi down. I think
Inlanigi's girlfriend?
Yeah, I think if they get engaged, it'll help our channel a little bit. And then Fan Jerry, I think we need to like work on getting his ex-wife back together with him.
I don't know what I'm going to do, Leo. It's hard enough every week. I'm on the hamster wheel constantly.
I know.
With the writing, with the promotion, with the
know.
collaborations, with the editing. To also have to worry about 3-4 jesters running around,
It's tough,
running
man.
amok, showing their penises.
It's fucking tough, man. And they're representing us. They are a direct representation of the Leo and Danny show. And this is what they're doing?
It makes me wish I never started YouTube in the first place sometimes.
Oh, my God. Is that where you are right now?
It makes me wish that.
You went from your highest point, because I saw you after the show.
Can we change the mood right now? Can we talk about the show?
Yeah. Let's talk about the show.
Switch up the language.
Yeah.
So the show was born and bred from. We got to thank our Ali. He's the guy that produced the show, that put us on the show.
All
right, we're not going to
gives a
thank
fuck
people.
about
Fine.
Ali?
But it happened. We got on a show together, which was great. And they even we fucking sold out the place, man. We fucking sold out the place. And it was the first time Danny ever did any stand-up in front of a crowd that was like looking to laugh. Because usually when you go to open mics, it's all a bunch of fucking dumb, usually really, really depressed comedians that aren't looking to laugh. And if you get a chuckle, you're like, oh, that joke will work in a big room. So anyway, so Danny performed in his first big room with his adoring crowd. He got one of the best entrances ever because of me. And it's facts. Yeah, you can hear Ben. And, he came on stage. He did his thing. He had his jokes, and his delivery was solid. He was a little hammered, you could tell. But still, he got off stage on the highest high of his life, I think.
We got there, and I was real nervous. I was trying to play it down. I was trying because I didn't know if I was going to show up. There were going to be 6 kids there. We were going to be filming it. It was going to be in front of Leo, in front of my editor. The chick, nice. It's empty. He's spilling a sparkling water he liberated from my refrigerator without my permission.
Really?
Without my permission.
Do I have to ask you for permission to get a sparkling water? All right. Well, next time, you know what? I'm going to ask you for permission to get in the van that I pay for the weekend. All right. I'm going to be like, every time you get in the van, you ask me for permission.
You're referring to the 4th of July video. I fired him.
Yeah.
We pull up to the show this Saturday. Our editor's there, who's a big comedy fan. I was worried about making a fool of myself in front of him.
He's a big comedy fan, yeah.
Leo's there. The chick I'm dating is there with one of her hot friends.
Yeah.
There, Ben wants me to say girlfriend.
Yeah,
sure,
his girlfriend was there. His girlfriend was there with her friend, yes.
We get and immediately huge relief because when we park the car, walk up to the club, we're mobbed by a gang of like 16 kids.
Yeah. Immediately we're mobbed. They're taking pictures. They're telling us, how much they love us, and they're smart, good kids.
Good-looking kids.
Good-looking kids. They were studs. The funny thing is, Danny then gives them horrible advice. He says, "Go in there and heckle all the other comedians."
And
boo the other comedians.
I want the standard to be real low before I walk the planks.
Yeah, and we were pleasantly surprised to see that they were actually extremely respectful. Not only that, they gave everyone a chance.
They were heckling me the whole fucking show.
They honestly heckled Danny the whole show. Yeah.
So we walk in there. I don't know what else happened when we walk in there and nowhere to go.
Well,
I started drinking.
Like Danny started drinking,
and people started buying me drinks.
Danny started getting drinks bought from him from left and right, and I was getting worried because I was like, all right, that could be the one mistake that would you getting too drunk his first time on stage. Could be a problem.
And it was difficult because when people see Danny Mullen, and I don't blame them, their first instinct is to produce their American Express card and buy some shots.
Yeah, they buy a few shots. They want to see him party.
And get this. This is where things got a little dicey, a little pre-show distraction. 2 girls who are adamant fans of the podcast, I know they're listening to me right now. They show up. They're schmoozing with producer Ben. Oh, yeah. They're buying producer Ben shots. They're sending me tequila shots through the bartender. The bartender tells me their names. Hey, these are from these 2 girls. They come up. They tell me they want to have a threesome.
They did.
They tell me they want to have a fucking threesome. They want to take Danny Mullen back to some hotel room somewhere, close the curtains, put on some Barry White, and use their tongues on my penis.
I like their taste if it's Barry White. That's good stuff.
I'm sure they are girls of taste.
Yeah.
They're hot, well-dressed, smart girls, but the girl I'm dating's right there across the bar.
All right, so you had to turn down the threesome, didn't you?
But you know what? I turned down the threesome because I'm not an egomaniac.
Right.
Driven by greed and I'm not Fan Jerry right now.
Right. And neither one of them had. Never mind.
Never one of them had huge tits.
Yeah, because
neither does a chick I'm dating.
If a girl had huge tits, I don't see Danny turning it down. That's a given.
At the very least, I would have met her in the bathroom.
Neither one of them none of them were Asian, and none of them had huge tits. Yeah. I'm sorry to say, but I would have. Danny might not. Danny. Tits? Yeah. Seriously.
See, bro.
Yeah. If it was an Asian woman, Danny wouldn't have even performed his set.
Yeah.
We would have seen him. We would have been like, oh, fuck. Well, sorry, guys. I'm going to hold down the fort. Maybe we'll get Fan Jerry up. Maybe we'll get Nico doing a set.
Hey, If an Asian girl with huge tits was there, this is what you would have saw. You would have saw a flashing light from the back of the room. But then you would have saw her look back and see it. It would have been me with my cell phone flashlight doing Morse code.
Like
telling her, meet me in the bathroom in 15 minutes. Beep, beep, beep. She would have nodded. And then after about 14 minutes and 30 seconds elapsed, she would have got up, beelined for that restroom. The girl I'm dating would have looked around, where'd Danny go? Where'd Danny go? Danny would have his pull halfway down an Asian throat.
Oh, my God.
I wouldn't even flush the toilet in the stall.
Jesus,
and I'd give the girl a swirly afterwards.
Oh, that is a disgusting bathroom, too.
Domination.
Oh, my
You know what?
God.
Nico was telling me that when he trains dogs, he grabs Labradoodles by their scruff of their neck and he flips them on their back to dom them. I would do the same thing to a huge-titted Asian.
Nico doms Labradors?
Yeah, we need to get him to do that live.
What the fuck? Yeah, we need to 100% get to do it. What the fuck? Then Danny, I could see he's trying to focus. He's trying to he's like, all right, listen, we got a lot of pressure now. We got girls here see me. We got a lot of fans, adoring fans. I got to go out there and put my best foot forward in literally the first stand-up show he's ever done. So I'm seeing him just relaxing in the green room, getting loosened up, and he's talking to probably the worst comedian that performed that night, fucking Goat versus Fish.
It was mind-blowing.
Yeah, mind-blowing how bad he was. But apparently he got a shot because he brings people, and he's like an open mic legend, as they call him, which is a guy that kind of sucks, but he continues trying. So Goat versus
this guy opened the show.
Yeah.
He gets up there. He's wearing 2 towels around his body. He's wearing a crown, and he's got a Beanie Baby goat and a Beanie Baby fish. The entirety of his act, I don't think there were 3 other words but goat versus fish. And yes, it is as stupid as I'm making it sound
literally,
right now.
That's literally what he did. So Danny is trying to make some sense of this in the green room. And then there's another comedian guy who's like, hey, listen, I wouldn't do that if I were you. He's just going to go on a tangent.
I wanted to ask him.
Sure enough.
Maybe he had some short appearance in an Adult Swim show
maybe.
where he was a goat versus fish guy because some dude on acid wrote a weird script.
Makes
and I wanted
sense.
to give him the benefit of a doubt that this is why he's in the goat versus fish character.
You found none of that, obviously.
He stuck in character from when his set began at about 7 p.m. sharp, and we didn't leave there until 12:31, and he never broke character.
Got to give it to the guy. Guy has networking ability up the ass. I mean, he fucking took a picture with every girl there, every guy there, the fucking owner of the place.
Jerry ate it up.
He posted us. Fan Jerry loved it. He gave him a fucking shout out. He got a shout out from a few of the kids.
Fan Jerry assumed he was famous, so Jerry he latched right on.
Yeah, exactly. I think actually one of the girl. I think even a few follows from the girls on Go versus Fish. Anyway, point of the story is I was trying to get him not to be distracted up there, and Danny, of course, wanted to create some fucking rift between us for some reason during the show, and was saying that I was trying to get in his fucking head on the way to the club, which I wasn't.
I disagree. With the footage will show. I'm going to upload a video soon.
Not show
I
that.
tried to get in his head.
So
yeah, I know. Producer Ben was trying to get in Danny's head.
There was too much Stella already making its way through my head.
Yeah, exactly.
Stella Artois beer for me to actually be rattled.
But then his good old friend, and I am a friend before anything else to Danny. I don't know if he knows this, but even if the Leo and Danny show didn't exist, I'd probably still hang out with you. Actually, our friendship, honestly, is really, you fucking. You know what? You know when you need me? When you're fucking single. When something would happen to some chick, you'd be like, hey, Leo, what's up, man? What are you up to? I'm like, oh, someone must be single again. What's up?
You don't think I could have another dame in my life before the sun set
I think
tomorrow?
You know what? Now with your fucking drunk with fame, maybe you could.
I could, but I don't take advantage of it.
There's going to be one that you're going to need help with. And good old Papa Leo's going to be the one that's going to give you the help with her.
I'm not your roommate, Mitch, bud.
Oh, my God. You were insulting Mitch now?
I love Mitch.
Drove us.
Mitch is a great man. He's a great man, but his girlfriend...
Everyone needs help sometimes. His ex-girlfriend.
His ex-girlfriend was a cheating harlot.
Disgusting
who tried to suck Leo off, who was trying to suck me off over Instagram. She sucked off a dude at a concert.
Yeah.
And now Mitch is... He's having trouble getting his sea legs in the dating world.
Yeah. He is. And I help him out.
That's not me.
I help him out with that. But anyway,
didn't he come home and wake you up one night? Who did he come home and wake up one night to tell a story about not getting laid?
He woke up. Well, it was me. He's done that many times to me. But yeah, he came home and he was like, and then at the end of the night,
let's role play. Let's role play this.
So I was like,
so you're asleep. Oh, you be Mitch? Okay.
You want me to be Mitch?
I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping.
Right. Hey, dude, wake up. Fucking great night.
Oh, yeah,
Holy
man?
shit, yeah.
What happened? Did you get some pussy? Or?
I mean, there was a girl, dude. Fucking, I was all over her whole night, man. It was crazy.
Yeah, Leo DiTavio knows about getting girls. Tell Leo DiTavio more.
Oh, shit. Is that right? Well, yeah, I know you do, Leo. You're the fucking man. God, you're such a fucking stud, man. I wish I was you. Anyway, so then we were making out, and I said, hey, why don't I give you a ride home, right?
Oh, and then she blew you somewhere around Fairfax Avenue.
No, man. I talked to her. She told me about her ex, and I gave her some good advice. I said, listen, work on yourself. Take some yoga, maybe some Pilates.
Did you give her a roofie? That's what I always do.
Really? I've never heard you say that you gave a girl a roofie before. That's surprising. I didn't know you'd need it because you're so attractive, and girls usually throw themselves at you. But anyway,
well, I'm
Leo,
terminally insecure is the problem.
Oh, really?
The roofie, you could call it the piercing tip of my operation.
Really? I never thought you were. I've never figured you to be an insecure guy like that guy Danny you hang out with. Always talking about his penis and stuff, comparing it to other guys. Anyway, I decided to take her home. I walked her to her front doorstep, and then I gave her a hug and I said, sleep well.
And then you circled back and then you jimmied the window open and you crept through the dark of the house.
Nope, I didn't do that. I didn't do that move. No, I didn't. I respected the fact that she wanted to go to bed, and I didn't want to be too aggressive. And I said, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and say bye. If it works out in the future, it works out.
And then you sent her and her 3 best friends penis pictures before the sun rose.
No, that's you, Leo. You're the one that likes those penis pictures.
I think we got confused about which character.
Yeah,
it turned into a slander of Leo's character. That's what that reenactment turned into.
But anyway,
I forgot where we even were.
We were talking about the comedy show and how then you win. What happened that changed the night in your favor.
What was that?
Well, Well, what was that?
You did give me
Leo.
You did give me a great introduction.
How many people have ever had a room full of people chanting their name? Not many. I got that going.
Leo,
I'm the best.
He did get a Danny chant going, and it was thunderous, and it filled the whole room.
Danny. We got the woman that owned the club and her husband watching. We had the comedians that were running the fucking the switchboard. They came out and watched Danny. Everyone watched Danny because of the rousing ovation that I gave him. And he did well. He did very well, and I was proud of him.
I did as well as I could have done.
Yeah, exactly.
I rewatched the footage, and immediately, I see everything wrong with how
It's tough to watch It's tough to watch stand-up. It really is. But you're going to get, you have to. It's part of the process.
It was my first show. It sucked it had to be that public. Actually, I kind of liked it.
No,
but
great.
One of the things we talk about in my comedy class right now is that there is so much less information actually needed to get your jokes to work than you think.
That's so true. You're cutting the fat out. Yeah.
Now, when I see a superfluous, which means unnecessary or extra for all you fucking knuckle draggers, when I see that in the act, which there are multiple sentences or passages like that, they feel like they take 20 or 30 minutes to get done with.
Right.
And I want to take them out in it just to be jokes.
Yeah.
So immediately I stopped because I didn't have audience feedback to go off of before because it's an open mic and it sucks.
Of course.
But that night, as you said earlier, Cloud 9. I felt great.
Cloud 9, man. Look, live performance.
It went well.
Yeah, went
well.
The
crowd responded well to the material. That doesn't mean it was a great performance.
Right, true. But this is what I will say. I think for your first time, it was remarkable. I would say that you've done better than a lot of comedians I've seen that have been doing it for a long time. You're a talented guy. You're going to do really well. And specifically because you're going to get addicted to that fucking live performance. Look, it's better for us. It's better for you guys that we want to do all this so that we can perform live because that's what's going to make all this worth it for us. Right? I mean, what do you think? What do you mean? You didn't like it that much?
I just want to go to bed. No, what I think about the comedy thing is I'm going to keep doing stand-up and I like it, and there's a part of me that wants to dedicate myself to it to make that set that I see all these flaws in now an A-plus set and go around and redeem myself. But I know what got me to that place where there's a room full of people chanting my name.
And we're going to keep pounding that.
It's called YouTube.com is what got me there.
Yeah.
And not only just kids came out, Couples in their 30s came out and were shaking my
Yeah.
hand and buying me drinks. So I need to keep It can't be an afterthought. Oh, I'm going to do stand-up, 4 open mics this week, and then a show, and then I'm just going to throw together some bullshit and upload it.
Of course not.
It's got to be. There have to be seasons for when I go do stand-up because I'm feeling like getting on stage. But I'm a YouTube comedian, and I'm not too good for that.
No, of course.
Because I've seen who's lurking in these comedy clubs and lurking in these open mics, and it scares the shit out of me. I don't want to be one of them.
No, of course not. And that's what you're not going to be.
They're broke. They're bitter.
Yeah, they're not going to be. And I think that we both agreed that the best show we could possibly have, and the people there, all the great kids that came out, I think we all want a live podcast plus some stand-up or stand-up and podcast, whatever. Like a combo of that where it's just an hour and a half of Danny, Leo, fucking Inland Iggy, fucking the whole crew, Fan Jerry, Nico. That would be what these kids want to see. Just an hour and a half of us. And that's what I'm looking forward to. And then it's going to be a combo of everything we're doing, because a lot of podcast fans came out because they're like, I feel like they know us the best. I mean, we came up and the 16 people literally knew who producer Ben was right off the bat. So that's those are the
Shout
fans
out to
we
them.
want, you know?
After the show, I was starting to drink heavy. Stuff was getting blurry. These kids who, I think they were 17 years old, they snuck in some bootleg liquor they made called Hudge.
That was scary.
What was that bullshit called?
Couldn't believe you drank that.
I didn't drink it. I wanted nothing to do with it. But our crowd, I think, ended up getting kicked out of the club.
Yeah.
They wanted our party gone because these knuckleheads and
They were out of control.
but
in a good way.
I mean, I would have done the same had I been their age and had I been at that show.
They were fucking awesome.
They
man.
brought in, so it was cough syrup mixed with antifreeze, mixed with vodka, mixed with a
crazy.
40. I don't know what the fuck it was. They kept insisting I drink. I kept saying, no, no, no. It's in like a gallon of Dasani water.
Dude,
So the bouncer immediately sees it and kicks them out.
Yeah.
And then, Ben, they were hanging around the front of the club with it too, right?
These kids, they were really in the Danny Mullen wreak havoc.
Yeah, they wanted
mode.
you.
Gotta respect that.
They
They
wanted
were,
to see
they were
the
trying to
havoc.
be out here, and you have to give them some level of credit because, wow, that alcohol did not make its way to your lips or your lips. Fan Jerry got a healthy serving.
Oh
Not
my
only
God.
that,
Fan Jerry
but
drank
some
that?
beers,
Of course he did. He
some
was
beers
drunk
that-
with
that
power
were
and he got
brought
drunk with Hudge.
For old Danny and Leo, Fan Jerry had a fan shotgun one for him.
No.
Didn't shotgun it himself.
Wait. Fan Jerry made a fan shotgun an alcoholic drink for him?
The fan had a great time. It was consensual for sure.
What happened afterwards?
But
I don't know if that was.
yes, a beer that was brought to be to touch the lips of Danny and Leo never made it there because it was shotgunned by a fan of Fan Jerry.
I
Oh,
can't
by a
talk
fan
about
of Fan Jerry. Wow.
I can't talk about this. It's making me too mad. The Fan Jerry thing. It's making me too mad.
You know who do you? Okay, honestly, who do you think would have reacted better to this fame, this meetup? If Inland Iggy or Fan Jerry had
Fan Jerry,
Inland Iggy
100%.
been there, who would have handled it better?
Inland Iggy, when he's sober, is a pretty humble dude. I'm
He
gonna have
is
to go with
humble.
Inland Iggy.
Wrong.
I'm gonna have to go Inland. I know him both better than you, Ben. I've spent many a car ride driving out to the middle of the California desert with both these assholes.
Yeah.
I know him inside out.
Yeah.
He's shaking his head. It doesn't matter. There was some disappointment at the end of my night, though.
How funny would it be if we made Inland Iggy and Fan Jerry go to community college, start going to school because they need an education?
That sounds
Or-
expensive. It's already
I
sounding
I know.
expensive.
I can pay. It's free community college. You out of your mind? Especially if you're from California.
Is it free?
100% free. You
go
go
to
in,
community college?
you sign a fee waiver, which I did a million times, and it's honor system. So you write, I make zero money, and they go, well, really? Well, stamp. Your classes are now paid for.
Good old community college. Gotta love it.
Yeah, it's also $46 a unit, which isn't that expensive.
Got it. No, so it's not free.
Well, if they don't sign the fee waiver, but I'll make sure they do.
Okay, there we go. They're going to community college. Continue.
I think we should make them go to community college. How funny would that be?
And we make them read their papers aloud before they turn them in the next day here in the podcast studio.
podcast.
It's a pretty good idea.
That's so fucking funny.
I feel at some point we need to make more money with this goddamn podcast and the YouTube
Yeah.
channel as it deserves,
Yeah.
so we can start doing stuff like that.
Yes, that'd be so funny.
For a YouTube video this week, I wanted to dress Fan Jerry up like a king and parade him around with security guards because I want an outward manifestation of the power he feels in his own skull, apparently.
Yeah.
If he feels like a king, let's make him dress like one.
Exactly.
Let's make him walk up and down Hollywood Boulevard and try to stop and get people to take pictures with him there.
That's right.
We'll see how
That's right.
famous he really is.
That's right. Let's do it.
He's a drop in the Pacific Ocean. He's nothing.
In the Pacific Ocean, huh?
The biggest one on Earth.
Nice. Yeah. Okay.
He's a drop in the great red storm on Jupiter.
All right, well, how are we going to bring him down to earth again? Then how are we going to bring Inlinigi down to earth? What do we do? We got to fucking figure out a way to corral these guys. Otherwise, what?
What's that saying black people have? Spare the rod and you'll ruin the child or something? Because we all know black people are the ones who beat the shit out of their kids.
Honestly, the kids they turn out good when the parents are together. You know, I feel like they.
Well, what are you saying?
Well.
Why'd you have to add on when the parents are together? What are you saying about the black community?
That's a low hanging fruit joke about their dads being absentee sometimes. I'm not saying that's a true statement.
At least you came clean.
It was a low hanging fruit joke.
At least you came clean about it.
All right, but yes, I would say they both. Maybe we need to beat the shit out of both of them. You know what I just recently got, man? These. I know it's probably pretty. You think it's probably mature, but I bought these Nerf guns. By the way, guys, there's these new Nerf guns. You have to wear goggles because they shoot these little pellets so fast. What if we put both of them in the garage and annihilate? I have the Nerf gun shoots 80 pellets in a row. Just we could just put them up in the garage and just fucking pepper them.
If we're looking to instill discipline, why don't we go get a paintball gun?
Yeah, okay, let's do a paintball gun and make them both. Wear paintballs to the back.
They sell Big 5 paintball guns. We can go get one right now. Let's get a 200 round hopper.
Yeah.
Get some paint. Make them eat every single one of those 200 rounds.
That's right. I'm fucking in, dude. I'm in. They need an episode where all we do is we beat the shit out of Inlinigi and Fanjerry.
Okay, well, that's kind of what the crucifying Jesus video was about, but it didn't work. Yeah, it backfired.
He didn't want to participate in a lot of shit. I guess this fish allergy. I've been looking it up. I don't think it's true. I think he lied to us.
Absolutely, he lied to us. I don't know what to do. That video with Inlinigi, I thought he did a decent job. He was bitching and moaning. I like that. It creates some good fun back and forth. But the fans, their reaction.
Yeah, they're not happy.
I don't know what to do.
But some fans, I mean, look, if you read all the comments, there's fans that talk shit about all of us.
Maybe we should do something where we make him ski mask Jones for a day. We just put duct tape over his mouth and he just comes along and he doesn't say a fucking word. He can't bitch. He can't moan. He can't drag his ankles and complain and say he's allergic to this and that. He just got duct tape over his mouth and we just drag him along.
I mean, I agree. I think that's a great idea.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
All right, done.
We'll make it happen.
Perfect.
Leo just told me we sold some tickets.
Yeah, 30. We're at like 30 for. He called again, Fanjerry. He wants to tell us something. Yeah, we sold 30 tickets to the New York show. So if you guys want to keep, if you're in the New York area, we're going to do another stand-up show and obviously meet up, and we'll hang out after, before, whatever. Even have maybe some merch there this time. Because a lot of the fans were asking for merch at this meetup.
So room on. Emily knows everything.
Bill Dawes.
Me, you.
Kate Imth, which apparently she's a pretty well-known comedian.
Okay, so Danny's going to sell about 96% of the tickets, and then everybody else is going to sell chicken feed? Is that what's going to happen here?
Holy shit.
Is that why I got brought along, to actually fill up this fucking club? Okay.
Maybe you got brought along to fill up the club.
Absolutely, I got brought along to fill up the club.
That's exactly why you got it.
Room on has been beside himself with joy for a week, I'm sure, since I agreed to side on. Emily knows everything. God knows what's going through her fucking head.
Well,
she's got too much Xanax in her system to even know which day of the week it is most of the time.
You guys did a podcast together.
I don't care. Just right. I'm just feeling taken advantage of from all angles.
Oh, really?
Right now.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm surprised Andrew Judge TV's not on the lineup.
Holy shit, he's going to be at the show. What if he's at, you know what if some big New York fucking guy, he goes, hey, listen, you fucking faggot YouTuber, how come you come over here and suck my fucking dick? What do you do?
I introduce him to a hip bump triangle and I choke him of his I relieve him of his consciousness with my choke. That's what I do.
My god, do you attack him first? What if this guy's a fucking, listen, you motherfucker, I've been training UFC for fucking years.
Yeah.
Come over here and suck my fucking dick. And what do you do then?
Well, I'll snap my fingers and then the no doubt sold out fan base will attack him and do my bidding. I won't have to even get my hands dirty.
So he just gets fucked up by the fans?
Probably.
Holy shit.
I'm sorry. I'm feeling taken advantage of from all angles right now.
Is that right?
This is going to be.
Listen, do you have to perform to get it? Really? Are you paying for your flight?
This is going to be Danny Mullen.
Where are you staying and and who's paying for your flight?
I'm about to pay you a compliment. The first one of this episode. Are you ready for it?
Yeah,
It's about to be Danny Mullen, Leo DiTavio, then a bunch of faceless, talentless comedians.
There we go.
That's what we should rename the New York show.
There we go.
Is there room on the marquee for that?
I think
so. Can we put that up on the letters on the night of the show?
I think so. We're going to be right in fucking Manhattan. We're going to be the stars.
It makes me fucking sick. Okay, yeah, so we're going to be out there in New York. Get your tickets, people. We'll be hanging out, having a good time.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
And shun the rest of the comedians and show them the respect that they deserve, which is none.
Yes.
And bring rotten fruit.
That's right. Bring rotten fruit, guys. Except for my buddy Bill Dawes. He's a really good comedian.
Bill Dawes is cool.
Yeah,
I'll let Bill Dawes' name actually be on the marquee.
Yeah, that's fine.
Above the talentless, faceless comedians. I said we hang one of them.
Jesus.
I said we play spin the bottle.
Should we lynch a fucking comedian, Danny? What is wrong with you?
None of them are black, so it's not
like
racist.
Danny.
It won't fuck up our career.
Oh my God! Fanjerry's going off, dude. What do we do about
Call him. Let him call. Fanjerry keeps calling. He's got something to fucking say. He's got something to say. Do you want me to take it? Let me handle this. I recruited this guy.
Yeah, you found him. Great find.
Hey, Fanjerry, what's going on?
So the more I thought about it, the more insulted I was that you compared me to Inland Iggy.
Why? What's the difference between you and Inland Iggy? Enlighten me.
The difference between me and Iggy's a fucking bitch.
Oh my God! You heard it here. You heard it
I
here.
put out my pieces for the channel.
Hey, it's been about 40 minutes since we first called you. It took you 40 minutes to dream up that argument because Iggy is a bitch. What else do you have to say?
No, I called you back about a minute and a half later.
Yeah, but you still had 40 minutes to
You
think.
thought about that a minute and a half later. Then you came back, bitch. Yeah.
Okay. So what? That's all you had to say? Inland Iggy's a bitch and you're not?
That's it.
I disagree.
No, you're a fucking bitch too.
Oh my God!
We
that's
both know
it.
that's not true. And this isn't about you being a bitch, Fanjerry. I'm not saying you're a bitch. I know you step up for the channel.
You do step up for the channel.
You take big risks, and I'm impressed.
You're the straightest man alive.
What I don't like...
I had my 30 minutes of glory outside of this fucking bar when you guys weren't even out there.
Oh, now
And you're mad at me for that?
now he's making me feel bad.
Yes, Fanjerry, I'm trying to make you feel bad.
He's telling us that he's got his 9 to 5. He works every day. The only love he gets is from his Labrador. He has problems. He's got to see his kid.
What the fuck is Leo saying?
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying that. This is okay. Look, I'm kind of on your side right now, Fanjerry. I'm just saying that you go about your 9 to 5 job all day. You come home. The only love you're getting is from the dog. You're sad. You smoke yourself to fucking oblivion before bed every night, and you get absolutely right, and you get 30 minutes of some attention from the fans of the channel that you've sacrificed you've made out with a guy, you've done other crazy things. You did all this for the channel, and we're giving you shit for the post about your 30 minutes of interaction with these fans. So is that what you're telling us?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
I see. So you know what? I feel you, Fanjerry. I understand. But this fucking Nazi next to us, man, he doesn't understand that shit, and he's still upset. So I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, I'll figure it out. I'll get him.
How are you going to get me? I'm here, bitch. To use your language.
I'm just kidding. I'm not going to get you. I'm not that smart.
I
Ask
understand.
him if he's willing to wear all the fucking paintballs.
Yeah, you're not going to go verbally toe-to-toe, right? I mean, you'll fucking die, Jerry. I understand where you're coming from. I do appreciate you calling back. All I'm saying, watch yourself. Fame is a cruel, cruel mistress.
Yeah.
She's taken down many a greater men than you, Fanjerry. You don't stand a chance.
No, you're right. I'm probably going to start doing heroin like my wife and die.
You are...
Jesus, stop. Don't say that. Don't say that, Fanjerry.
Hey, Fanjerry, fame is a tornado in Oklahoma, and you're an old steel shed.
Daddy.
Don't cut me off! You're going to cut me off?
Oh,
This is
God.
my show!
You invited me to this channel. You signed my death certificate with drugs and abuse.
Stop it, dude. We don't want, dude. That is
The drugs
Danny,
were all your idea.
Danny. If we fucking, dude, if Fanjerry kills himself, it's the end of the Leo and Danny, the whole brigade. You understand that? Like they will show all the bullying that we've done. If you kill yourself, don't do that because our show is done.
Hey, I need silence from everybody. A new video title is coming to me. Shut up! Shut up! A new video title is coming to me. I ruined a funeral.
Oh my God! You're gonna ruin Fanjerry's funeral, you sick fuck! I won't be at that one.
I might get better material out of him dead than I get alive.
Oh my God! Do we fake a funeral?
That might be our next viral video. I'll have to kill myself now. Thanks for the
Don't
advice,
fucking
Danny.
kill yourself. You got a lot of pussy coming your way, Fanjerry. Get
Hey.
back in shape.
All right, Fanjerry, we're just joking with you, bud. I'll mail you a noose tomorrow.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
text me about. Are we doing something this weekend?
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. I need to sleep on this.
Fanjerry.
This is a lot to take in. Okay.
Hey, talk to you later.
Lit.
Holy.
Okay, whatever. Well,
Nico.
at least he understands what we're talking. Is Nico saying something? Leo's doing terrible radio by checking his text
No,
messages.
I thought Nico wanted to come in on the show. It's Nico's asking me.
We're not live, so Nico doesn't know the shit we've been talking about him.
Yeah, true.
The show in New York. I don't know. Yeah. What are we talking about?
Well, I mean, what are you gonna do? Are you doing the same material? Are you gonna post your fucking set?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to post my set.
Yeah.
The thing I don't know about posting my set is I'm not so happy with it. I don't think it's ready to be seen. And I think some of those bits, namely the animal fucker one, has a lot of potential to be much better than it is now. Yeah. And once I release it, it's pretty much dead.
And like I said, dude, like, look, if you really look at some of these top comedians, they do some of the same shit for 8 to 10 years before it's perfected. It's crazy. And there's a whole, like, if you do a lot of research, they always say, like, keep all your bits around because you never know when something might make that bit fucking exceptional.
Yeah, well,
it's weird, right?
Most people, including the most great comedians, aren't visionary geniuses as I am.
Holy
I wrote both of those
shit.
bits in an afternoon after 1 cup of Earl Grey. It's nothing for me.
Earl Grey, huh?
Plenty more will be coming down the pipe.
Wow, Danny.
But I will say I'm a little fond of that animal fucker one.
I think it's a good
one.
one.
With the jokes about the Clydesdales and the Lions. Yeah. It's material, okay? It's got the potential to really catapult Danny into the stand-up stardom circuit.
Yeah, I agree.
A lot of S sounds there.
I agree. I think you might be getting hit up by some of these promoters to do little spots here and there.
Can I share a little something about after the show?
Sure.
Leo and I felt great after the show. We went to In-N-Out Burger. We were high-fiving, loving it. My chick, she was going to come from the venue over to my place. Shut up, Ben. And remember, you signal us first. I can't hear you. I can assume what you're talking shit about right now.
Your girlfriend.
You know what it is.
Yeah, that's right.
But anyway, yeah, what happened?
So I thought she came over here. She was talking to Nico on the couch. I went off to take a shower. I figured I was in for a strong 2-3 hours of lovemaking. Because what is a stronger aphrodisiac than a guy hitting the stage, a room full of adoring fans chanting his name?
It's like a cult leader.
Headlining the show. There is... A woman has not been more attracted to a man ever than my girl was attracted to me that night.
Right.
And I wanted to take advantage.
Right.
I shaved my fucking pubes.
Shaved your pubes?
Yeah, anything was on. It was in play.
Okay.
Ass licking, dick sucking. I thought we were going to go, oh, fuck. I was going to lick her ass. I was going to try to fist her.
What?
I just made that up. I just made that up.
She's tiny.
I just made that up. I'm not going to fist her. She's tall. She's like 5'7".
I know, but I mean... She's pretty thin.
Yeah, she's not. She probably couldn't take a fist. She can barely take.
Jesus.
She can barely take my fucking cock.
Oh, God,
that's
damn
a lie.
it.
That's a lie.
Can she easily handle it?
Oh, of course. I think I'm in for a hot night of lovemaking.
Right.
She comes over. She grudgingly blows me a little bit. She hops on top for a second, and then she says she's nauseous, and she rolls over and goes to bed.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds like a girlfriend.
It does.
I mean,
sounds
look,
like a wife.
Danny, listen. Really? She said she's nauseous? Maybe she drank some of that fucking jungle juice.
The Hudge or whatever the fuck those
did
kids
she drink some of the Hudge? Do we know?
We don't know.
Listen, did you try to communicate to her? Did you try to have sex in the morning again? There's a lot of questions I'm going to ask here, Danny.
I said, hey, bitch, were you not at
Whoa.
the show over at Haha? I'm fucking famous.
Oh, God damn. That's what you said?
I
No
am
wonder she...
fucking famous.
Buddy, her vagina, when you said that, her vagina dried up like a fucking the desert. I don't know. I'm not good at metaphors like you. I don't practice them prior to the fucking podcast.
Yeah, right.
You write them on your hand, you fucking asshole.
It's on the tip of my tongue, ready to shoot out.
All right,
at
give me
any
a good
moment.
one. Give me a good one. Her vagina dried up like
the sands of the Gobi. Bam.
Do another one. Her vagina dried up like the...
You said desert, and I already used
All right.
Mojave 2 podcasts ago.
No, let me hear another one then. It doesn't have to be a desert. Her vagina dried up like...
The grounds of the Sahara.
That's another desert. Do something different. Her vagina dried up like a raisin in the sun. I don't know.
Or like Ben Stein's sense of humor.
Her vagina dried up like my throat...
Now, okay, there we
All
go.
right,
You were actually trying one. I apologize. I thought you were just trying to make me eventually look bad.
No, let's move on. Okay, so I want to know more about this. I have some questions. I'm sensitive to a female's needs. I had 2 sisters and a mother that
Both of which you fucked?
Jesus Christ, Danny. I didn't fuck my sisters. Why would you even say that? What is wrong with you? Seriously, what is seriously wrong with you, you fucking asshole? What the fuck is wrong with you, huh?
So, continue.
All right. So did you? Okay, when she said she was nauseous, did you just go to bed? Did you pout? What the fuck? You're like, I didn't get my way. My balls are fucking trimmed, and I'm not getting my way. Man, did you fucking pout? What happened?
I rolled over and pouted a little bit.
You pouted. I knew you were a pouter. You're such a pouter.
But I am like a doe in the woods to women.
Okay.
I would never raise a hand. I would never raise my voice.
It's true. You are.
Yeah. I'm like a doe in a petting zoo.
You are. You're the sweetest. You're like a little baby fucking calf.
Ben, do you have something to say?
I think there's one question that I'm sure you have some bangers, Leo. But in that first 5 minutes after you rolled away, were you thinking about the threesome that you could have had earlier?
Yeah. Were you thinking about the threesome you could have had with the other girls?
I might have been.
Really?
I might have been.
Well, you could have used it while you were having sex with her, right?
Such a girlfriend thing to say.
Okay, what happened? What do you mean? What was the morning like? Did she leave right after that?
That's where it all came together. I did not act on the threesome. I did not do any more pouting, really, than just rolling over and going to sleep. And the next morning, we woke up and we made beautiful love.
Yes.
Like soulmates.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
In the missionary position or what?
I came inside her from doggy.
Oh, my God.
Would she say that?
Probably not on the podcast. She would deny it.
Okay,
But she's a liar.
So you did, and then it was sweet. Did you guys go have breakfast somewhere?
No. Wait, no. We went to Starbucks. We walked there.
You walked to Starbucks. Nice.
We walked to Starbucks.
Did she get coffee?
She got some gay Asian drink with the little balls in the milk, whatever that bullshit is.
the boba.
Yeah,
Well,
it was
not, okay.
It was disgusting.
I didn't know that Starbucks was doing boba. What'd you get?
We came back here. I showed her some jiu-jitsu moves. Noah, he said he almost had to run to the bathroom and vomit because it was too cutesy. What was going on?
Really? It was really cute.
A little bit of grappling going on.
Oh, that's cute.
And then I drove her up to her friend's house, that hot chick she was with, who lives up in Koreatown or some bowl.
Uh-huh.
And we sat there and we looked at the city skyline at noon for a little bit and just kind of talked. And then I dropped her off and I went home, got high, and watched football.
Wow.
Woo.
Yeah. So
sounds like a good fucking time. Okay, can I ask you a question? You be honest with me.
Yeah.
Do you kind of like her?
Yeah, she's cool.
God damn it. It's not me. I'm your boy, man. I'm fucking Leo. I'm right here. Pretend nobody's here.
What's your definition of liking a chick?
Do you, when you see her, do you get like a general, like maybe those butterflies, maybe like when you touch her, when you kiss her after not seeing her for like a week or something, does it feel like a little extra good?
Here's the thing about giving into those feelings. I've done it before, and it can become very dangerous.
I know.
Those feelings,
that fucking some bitch really fucked Danny up, man. In the back in the day, man.
Those feelings,
really tight, buddy. You need a massage.
That's because I've been working out. I've been deadlifting.
Really, I'm gonna work out
I've
after
been
this.
squatting.
They have a great fucking setup in the garage. I'm gonna
game
get
garage.
gigantic in that fucking garage right after.
But
this.
it's true. Those feelings, the butterflies, they can lead to jealousy.
Yes.
So check this out.
So you're really wow. You are mastering your brain.
Check
right
this
now.
out. We were on the couch drinking after the show, her and I. She gets a call from a dude at like midnight. Leo would have gone and retrieved the kitchen knife.
I would have gotten her phone. I would have fucking smashed it on the ground. I would have said, "Listen, you fucking lose that guy's fucking contact, or I'm gonna fucking kill. I'm gonna go to your fucking school. I will bang every girl in the slut castle. I will have sex with everyone in your entire college." I'd say something like that.
And he's
So
delivering that
immature.
information with comedic bravado, but he's actually being honest.
Yes, I am.
And what I did was I realized she goes to Isla Vista, or she lives in Isla Vista, this huge college town. My sister went there. It's a different place. Guys and girls, they hang out. They invite each other to parties. It's not like a girl living in New York City and an investment banker in the penthouse calls her up and is inviting her over for a glass of wine.
Yeah.
It's different. So I could separate that and be like, whatever, I don't care. And it's like, whatever, a little bit of flirtation here and there. The girls who asked me to have a fucking threesome, I was flirting with them a little bit at the show.
So you're kind of creating the kind of, I don't want to say it, but relationship that you want.
I guess in a technical sense, I am creating the kind of relationship I want, which is I have a girl around steadily,
Right.
so I'm not out there chasing pussy at 3 a.m. every
3 a.m.
Saturdays in a
every Saturday.
blackout.
Yeah.
And then it's easy too because there aren't a million penis pictures deployed in inboxes around the country
True.
that came from yours truly.
Right.
So yeah, it's mellow, and it's also nice for once in my life to be hanging out with a chick who knows what I do and knows my sick sense of humor and is
she's
okay with it.
Yeah, younger girls are more forgiving about who
Yeah.
you are as a person. That's my girlfriend's younger too, and like it's a thing, man. It works better, especially when we're guys like us, like we're doing what we're doing. It's different. Like a woman that has a good job, that's doing it, works every day, goes, looks forward to her vacation days, looks at me and Danny, we're a couple of pieces of shit.
Definitely.
And which is fine because we don't want her anyway.
There is no way that a woman who's in her 30s, early 30s, who works at a law firm, works for an investment bank, is going to think what we're doing is cute.
Right.
At her age.
Look,
she needs to make babies. Her clock is ticking.
Babies, right. And listen, nothing like Danny likes older women, and we all, as do I. But the thing is that older women.
Right. Leo likes older women.
Asshole.
Leo won't date a girl over 21.
That is not true.
It's true.
Listen, but either way,
and Danny.
But the way that the judgmental kind of side of a woman that's a little bit more mature and all that is hurtful for what we're trying to do right now, because we're trying to live the life that we imagine, and it's difficult to do that with any negativity at all. So that's the younger girls are better to date at this point because they don't give a fuck, and they just kind of like us for who we are.
There might be some older girl, just depending on what she does,
cool
who would be
with it,
cool
yeah.
with it too.
Yeah.
But and I was around UCLA broads who are all working up in San Francisco now, young professionals.
Yeah.
Those cunts are all looking to get married and reproduce.
Why'd you call them cunts?
Because those ones are cunts. The ones I know, they want to meet a guy who's an empty suit, who's going to go out to brunch with them, who's going to play Frisbee with a golden retriever in Golden Gate Park.
Honestly,
That's not me. That isn't Danny. Okay?
With a golden retriever.
And I'm not going to say I'm going to chronically date girls who are fucking 20 years old.
No, but it
I'm,
works right
I'm
now.
also
16.
a lazy fuck. So if I think you're hot and you put forth any effort to pursue me, and the old Mullenster single, you might just come up roses.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
I got to ask you one more thing. I mean, do you guys ever do you make out pretty intensely? Would you say you're a good kisser, Danny?
Who cares?
Fuck you. What do you mean who cares?
Technique to kissing.
There is a technique to kissing.
Just like,
I can 100%. I can explain what it. I can tell you what it is.
Yeah, is it going to be better than your shitty oral sex technique you described back on episode 7?
Excuse me?
I remember we talked about.
I never claimed to be a master of eating pussy.
That's true. That's true.
I never claimed to be a fucking master pussy.
You hate it, in fact.
I don't hate it. I pick only the women that really truly deserve it get their pussy eaten by me and get this beard on their inner thigh.
That sounds disgusting.
Right? Oh, it sounds disgusting?
Yeah. I would wash myself with bleach if I felt that thing brushing against my thigh.
Listen, you fucking...
Clothed or otherwise,
Listen. Danny, he's tied penises with another hairy man, but he wishes that I would tie my penis with him. He wishes every day that I would want to tie my penis.
He's talking about me and Adam Fu trying to tie our limp penises together in Vegas.
Yeah. And I remember the last time you looked over at me and you go, did we tie him? And I was like, nope. It never really gets to that point, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it's impossible, probably. But
it's
anyway.
definitely impossible. Fu and I have tried.
Yeah, but listen. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad that you're having a good time with this chick. You are focused on what's important, and you're not going to get hurt or anything. You seem to be mastering your jealousy and all that.
Girlfriend.
It's good. It's good. It's very good.
What are you going to do about it? I mean, if she's going to cheat, she lives in Santa Barbara. There's a million other guys, many of them very good looking, in great shape, that are hammered drunk. Yeah. She's hammered drunk. They're trying to get into her pants every hour of the night. I mean, am I fucking going to stay up thinking about that? Nothing will get done for the channel, for the podcast, and then everybody will be in trouble in here.
Right.
Not least of which producer Ben. What are you going to fucking go back to doing? Jerking off to football games, working at a tech company? Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yep. He jerks off to the football games?
He got a taste of the stardom on Saturday, too.
So, yeah, look, I'm excited for that then. I'm happy that you're not letting all this get to you then. And you're going to attempt to do the threesome with those chicks at some other point in time?
No, because I'm a good man. All right?
Sweet. That's sweet.
Okay?
That's very sweet.
Yeah. I'm not a fucking scumbag anymore. If this would have happened to me at 22, 23, and listen, when I was 22, 23, and I started the writing mission, if you would have told me that 29-year-old Danny turned down a fucking threesome after a thunderous reception at a comedy show, he would have made time travel work, come forward and assassinated me now.
Wow.
He would have figured out the secret to time travel.
Well, nice. What if somebody told you were going to be working a lot with this bearded, failed reality TV show star? What would you say to that?
Danny of old would have never stopped vomiting.
What if they said, he's a ladies' man, and he's very kind, and
he's a closet date
giving.
rapist.
That is what the fuck?
It's not closet.
Leo.
I have never. I don't even. You know what I do? I go out to coffee and then have sex with girls.
Leo's nickname around town is the Doheny Dropper because he drops so many drinks into martini glasses.
That is no. My fucking nickname around town is you don't even go near him because you will sleep with him if you do.
Where even is Doheny? I just needed a D word, and I know it's somewhere in LA.
Doheny Drive is in Beverly Hills.
There we go. That's where Leo drops off the pills.
It, dude. Yeah,
that's a good place to roofie chicks if you're going to roofie chicks.
I go roofie chicks all the time. You know, yeah, I roofie old chicks, and then I make them give me their address, and I go home and I steal all their shit. And I sell it on eBay, and that's how I make my money.
Speaking of MILFs, there are two smoking hot MILFs in my stand-up comedy class.
Oh, yeah?
And there's one hot young chick who confessed to having anorexia who got my number last night.
Oh, really?
She got my number.
Wow. What are you gonna do about that, Danny? Huh?
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not. I mean, because we were talking about open mics, and she said she wanted to hit an open mic, and she's like, "Let me get your number." So I'm not gonna be like, "No, one must remain monogamous." I was like, "Sure, yeah, we'll go to an open mic." But she's a hot blonde girl who used to have anorexia, which means she's crazy, which means she'll perform oral in a parking garage.
Oh my God!
I know. If
that
Leo
is not what that means.
If Leo was there and we traded places, she wouldn't have made it back to her car without her lips wrapped around Leo's penis.
You are a sick puppy, you know that?
I'm correct though, aren't
I
I?
mean, yeah, you got sometimes. I mean, look, yeah. When I was back in my old days, when I was an immature asshole, I would you look for the wounded creature that wants to.
Back in your old days when you were an immature?
Yeah, back in the old days when I was immature.
Oh, so yesterday around 1:30?
Yesterday around 1:30 was not the time I was immature. But yes, back in the day, you look for the wounded character, the girl that's more adventurous because she's been through more. That's all it is. It's like, yes, if a woman's been through some shit, she wants to have a little bit more fun. And if that means blowing a dude in a parking lot, I would find out. Mm-hmm. But there's some trial and error in that, you know?
People, I'm not there to get a blowjob. I'm not there to hit on the MILFs. I'm there to get better at writing jokes so I can put out better content for all of you.
Yes.
That's all I care about. What it comes down to every day, I wake up to get better as a performer, as a writer, as an editor, as whatever else, because I want to entertain the people. That's why I'm dead broke. I don't give a shit about the fucking money. The money will come once I'm the greatest comedian and entertainer of my generation, and that time will come.
You know what, man? I believe it.
A time will come.
I believe it, buddy.
We're done.
Thank the fans. Thank the fans.
Fuck the fans.
Hey,
I don't need you.
I thank the fans, dude. You guys are fucking
Thank
sick.
you for
You guys are
coming
pretty
out,
cool.
fans.
Awesome
You guys
guys.
are pretty cool. Thanks, guys.
Attractive, good-looking dudes.